Hi, I'm Granny, and welcome. This is Dixie, and this is Cindy. When we went to Florida, Blanche's husband, Eddie, he took us to a big restaurant, and we had alligator for supper. And they was like alligator nuggets, and they were pretty good. I ate mine, and he thought, well, we liked them so good, he would go ahead and make us some. But he went and bought the meat to make us some alligator nuggets. But I could not eat that alligator the next day. So I hid mine down in my pocket of my shorts. And Leon asked me, he said, did you eat all that alligator? I said, no, Leon, I've got them I hid them in my short pocket. He said, Lord, don't you wear them shorts with that alligator down in there and us going home, and it'd get hot and they rot and have all of us stinking. You heard Leon tickled me to death. I thought, well, I've got that alligator in my shorts, I'm taking care of it. When we was kind of small, and Truett went down to Florida to babysit. So Daddy said, well, he'd take us all to Florida with him. We'd never been down there to pick up Truett and bring her back, because Blanche didn't come back home. She stayed down there. And we started back, and Daddy and Howard and Leon, they sat in the front seat. And Mama and me and Truett and Judy and Norma sat in the back seat. Well, we had a little bitty chair we sat in the back seat for Norman to sit in. But Leon, he decided, we went to Florida, we ought to have an alligator. So he bought a little alligator. So I don't remember what he had it in, but I think he put it in a shoebox. And we stopped on the side of the road and had a picnic coming home, because we didn't stop and go in no restaurant or nothing like that. And Daddy thought, well, an alligator needs some water. So he put some water in that box, and us were trying to hold it in the back seat till we got home. Well, when we got home, Mama was scared to death of it. And she told Daddy, said, you better be keeping that somewhere where it can't get out. So he put it in a great big fish bowl. And he put a piece of tin on it and a rock. Well, we went to church, and when we come back from church, Mama come in, and first thing she looked to see if the alligator was in its bowl. And scared Mama to death, so she wouldn't go in the house. So when we found it, it was behind the couch. So Daddy got the alligator and put it in something. So he decided he was going to take it down to Uncle George's. He lived over in town, and they had a fish pond. They had some little fish in it that they had trained. They would even come up and eat and everything for him. Well, Daddy put that alligator in that fish pond. It ate up all the fish. So it kept getting bigger and bigger, and it got away, and Uncle George couldn't find it. And down, a little piece from down there before you get to the cemetery was like a rock quarry. And 2 years after that, they found an alligator in that rock quarry. But none of us would ever say we had an alligator.
So today I want to show you how to make a really simple and quick It could be like a breakfast or a fall dessert. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna slice apples and layer them on the bottom of your pan. This took me about 1.5 apples to cover the bottom of my pan. And then you're going to need a package of cinnamon rolls. And you're just gonna place those cinnamon rolls on top of the apples. Then you are going to put it in your oven at 400 degrees for 13 to 17 minutes until the rolls are done. I don't have my helper with me today, so it's a little bit harder for me to film and cook. But basically, once that's done, you're going to take it out of the oven, going to flip it over onto a plate, and put your little cup of icing on top.
And y'all come back now, you hear?